Hello teacher, this is Carolina Mills speaking, and this is my final video. I am going to start talking about new things I learned. I have 5 things. The first one is the good teacher. To be a good teacher, it is important to have a lot of knowledge in the area to master the language, but it is also important to remember that we are dealing with human beings, and those human beings, our students, sometimes feel tired, frustrated, or not really motivated to learn English. And in those occasions, we must be patient with them and give them time to process the information they are receiving. I think it is a good idea to relax a little bit and just enjoy the teaching and learning process. The second thing is the effective communication. If I want to keep an effective communication with my students or the people around me, I must learn how to send that message using the right words. I must be aware that my facial expressions and my body language also convey a message. Since I'm working with kids from 3 to 17 years old, I have been thinking how to adapt my vocabulary, how to change the tone of voice to teach them, to work with them. Even I have changed my clothes, or I have been trying to adapt my clothes to the audience. If I'm working with the little kids, I wear t-shirts and jeans. If I am working with teenagers, so I try to look formal. In that way, I convey that I'm the teacher and they must respect me. The third thing is read, and read. The most you read, the better, because you can enrich your vocabulary, and in that way you can express the things you want, the things that you have in your mind without any problem. Since this seminar started, I have been reading not only the book Communication Matter. I have been reading magazines, books, some other books, and some articles that I really enjoy related to the ancient civilizations, religion, and some kind of stuff. That's my way to improve my language. The fourth thing is listening carefully. Listening to others carefully is something that makes me feel connected with their realities and with my mind quite open to learn from them. It is a good strategy to be fluent and keep fluent. Number 5 is creating a podcast. I think I have never thought I could be here in this seminar creating a podcast. I think it is a nice and excellent strategy to teach and to learn, and I really enjoy the 3 podcasts, and I also had a great classmate that was rowing. Now, opportunities to improve. Well, I think I must commit with myself if I want to keep improving. Learning English required a lot of time. You have to invest a lot of time, and it requires a lot of effort too. You must keep yourself practicing every day, reading maybe poems, stories, listening to music, or maybe watching a lot of TV series or movies. As training teacher, we must develop and improve every time the 4 skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. If we want to be good teachers, we must be excellent students. I think one way to improve yourself is singing. The 3 girls you see here, they were practicing a song. This is the way I used in the school to practice the pronunciation, and it is quite good. Now the activities I enjoy or dislike. Well, I have 4 activities that I really enjoy. The first one was reading the chapters. I think the book Communication Matters is excellent. At the beginning, I must confess I used the dictionary a lot, but in the second chapter I felt like fish in the water. I read every chapter probably 3 or more times, and I do a lot of mind maps to remember everything. The other thing that I enjoyed was the class discussion. I recognize that I'm not really fluent, but I did my best. I tried to participate in every class because I know that the way to learn is that participating, and I didn't care making mistake because I know I'm a human being and that is something that is going to happen. I don't really like them, but well, the other thing that I enjoy was recording the videos. It is not something new for me. I have been recording videos since 2 years ago. In fact, I have almost 300 videos recorded. I use them to teach my students, so it was like a normal activity in my daily life. The other thing is the podcast. As I said before, I really enjoy this activity, and in fact, I'm going to use it as a strategy to teach my students and to keep myself learning and practicing. Now, the things that I dislike. Well, the first thing is the short presentations. I dislike the activity not because I consider it bad as a strategy. I dislike it because I got too nervous, and in those occasions I tend to forget the words that I consider important to keep everything like connected. And the other thing that I don't really like is disrespectful people. I know since the beginning of the seminar I have been polite and respectful with all of my classmates, and I think it doesn't matter if I agree or disagree with an opinion. For me, you must be respectful. I cannot say anything else. Suggestion to improve the seminar. I think the seminar is perfect in this way. The strategies, the materials, everything was perfect. Maybe the only thing that must be improved is the salary. As an excellent teacher, you deserve an excellent salary. And that's all, teacher. Thank you very much for your time, your effort. I consider this seminar wonderful for me because it's the way I connect with pet again. Thank you very much.